Boom shakalaka, a major warning signal for Bitcoin. Or is that a starter's pistol? Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including a potential huge warning signal and one very interesting signal that has only flagged twice. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push that like button. Now today, Fear and Greed 39, same as we were yesterday, down from a couple days ago where we were in neutral. The overall market down 0.5% today. Bitcoin at 25,798, Ethereum at 1633, BNB at 214, XRP 49 cents, Cardano 25 cents, Dogecoin 6 cents, Solana $19, and Tron 7 cents. And Bitcoin in this wedge right here, set to break out by the first week of Rocktober. Now, historically, Rocktober is a pretty good month for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. But if we take a look, September is one of the most abysmal months for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, probably paralleling only January in terms of how bad it is. August also not great, but we saw yesterday with the entire market down 4%, already starting out for a pretty par for the course September. Now, should we lose the support where we are right now for Bitcoin? On-chain data suggests that Bitcoin lacks support below 25,400. Should we go below there, it's not until we get to about 23,000 where there's any support at all, and really nothing very strong until around $16,000. There is a little blip at 20,000, but really nothing strong until $16,000. And this chart right here might be a major warning signal for Bitcoin. In previous cycles, we can see back here and also way back here, Bitcoin reached the proof of work floor pricing model line, this red line right here. As of yet, we have not reached that line. That line right now currently sits at $14,800. Coincidentally, very close to what we were talking about there, might wick down to those levels. Now, we also have support at the model times 1.41, the fib level at 20,900. Again, very similar to what we were talking about there with $20,000 support. Could we go down there? Absolutely. Will we? I don't know. Stay tuned till the end because there's some very interesting charts coming up. Now, right now, Bitcoin is struggling to get out of this bottom, the gray lull period, where it just goes sideways for what seems like forever, based on this Fibonacci sequence that Bitcoin has been in for pretty much forever with the monthly RSI. We're just struggling to get out of this bottom area that generally Bitcoin does struggle for quite a while to get out of. It won't really be until we break out of there that we start seeing something of interest in terms of moves for Bitcoin. And the further Bitcoin goes sideways, the longer it goes sideways, the more the Bollinger Bands get squeezed. Now, with the squeeze, what happens is the stronger they squeeze, the more likely there is for an explosion, up or down, difficult to say. But we have only in history had the Bollinger Bands with this type before. Both times we had massive explosions to the upside. So another thing where another squeeze generally leading to a Bitcoin upside is when we take a look at the short-term holder cost basis, 0 to 2 years, and the medium-term holder cost basis, 2 to 5 years. When these squeeze and Bitcoin breaks above them, generally that is parabola territory for Bitcoin. Well, we are once again squeezing, not yet breaking above them, but that could be parabola territory for Bitcoin. And yet one more suggesting indicator. How about when the stock RSI gets to these overbought indicators on the monthly chart, lagging indicator for this, but when they get overbought on the monthly, well, generally this is the beginning of parabolic runs. So all of these signals saying, hey, we are in for something big. And yet, if you take a look at the sentiment, everybody's convinced the price is going down. The market does like to disappoint the most people possible. And when we take a look at the OCC alert, it's only ever flashed 3 times previously. One of them was the COVID bottom, so black swan. But the other 2 were the beginning of major bull markets for Bitcoin. This would be the start of a major bull market for Bitcoin according to the OCC indicator. Because if this is true, you've seen many charts today suggesting that the price is going up from where we are. If this is true, right now, the top would be $112,000, a mere 4x from where we are. But this doesn't account for the top increasing as the parabola begins. You can see the top goes up as the parabola begins. So based on where we are right now, you'll be buying Bitcoin at a 75% discount, not to mention what happens in the future. Because if we keep on this same logarithmic growth curve, yeah, $120,000 this cycle, that kind of sucks, you know? But guess what? If you wait another few years, a mere 6 years, you're looking at $500,000 Bitcoin based on where we are. Because like it or not, the on-chain data does not lie, and we can see that the illiquid supply is increasing at an ever faster clip, basically going up unseen levels for a very long time. This is going to make a very violent move once there is more demand for Bitcoin out there. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.